Ibu Guru.
Pagi, Bu.
Hari ini sudah siap?
Siap.
Ibu yakin hari ini kalian bisa menyelesaikan tugas kalian, tugas akhir kalian, asesmen sumatif akhir jenjang. Kalian sudah melakukan semua yang terbaik selama 3 tahun ini dan sudah mempersiapkan asat ini dengan baik. Ibu yakin semua hasilnya pasti akan baik. Selamat mengikuti proses ini, lakukan yang terbaik dan pasti kalian akan juga mendapatkan yang terbaik. Terima kasih juga atas segala usahanya, atas belajarnya dari beberapa hari yang lalu, atas kerja kerasnya membuat hasil karya. Nah, ini menunjukkan kalian bukan hanya anak-anak yang terpaku begitu saja, tetapi kalian mau bekerja, mau berusaha, mau berkolaborasi sehingga mendapatkan hasil yang baik. Oke, selamat menjalani proses ini. Tuhan memberkati. Amin.
Okay, baik. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So right now we are going to start our practice for English subject and arts. So the first performance will be Scholastica bapaknya Anindya.
Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. She was kind, gentle, and beautiful. One day, a big news came to town. The king and queen were going to have a ball. At the Cinderella's cottage, Shino had extra work to do. She must make 2 brand new gowns for her stepsisters. Faster! shouted one stepsister. You call that a dress? Screamed the other. Oh my, when can I? Said the Cinderella. But her stepmother marched into the room. When can you what? I mean, when can I have a time to make my own dress? You? Who said you were going to the ball? Said the stepmother. Cinderella looked so sad, and she said to herself, when they look at me, maybe they see a mess, but I am not that way. And if I could, I would go to the ball too. After that, the stepsister and stepmother stepped into the carriage and they were off. Goodbye! told me. Then Cinderella said, who are you? Did I? I am a very good mother, and of course, I know your wish. After that, Cinderella said, but my wish is impossible. Excuse me, did I got to show up out of thin air? Yes, you did, said Cinderella. Then let me be the one that you do. After that, a very good mother tapped her wand into the head of Cinderella. Then, whoop! Cinderella opened. Who said I was done? Said the very good mother. She tapped her wand again. At once, the bounty now to be a carriage, a beautiful carriage. Remember, child, all of this lasts only midnight. Then, Cinderella was agreed. Cinderella went to the party. At the ball, the queen said to her son, why you look so sad, son? Then someone pointed at the door. Look! After that, the prince looked at the door. And yeah, that was Cinderella. I think I must know her, that I will marry her, and I will ask her to dance with me. After that, the prince walked into the Cinderella. Have we met? I'm pleased to know you, said Cinderella. Will you dance with me? Of course. And then they danced. When the song was over, all of the young ladies grew jealous. But the clock is ringing. Dong! Cinderella looked up at the clock and it's almost midnight. I must go, said Cinderella. But why? We just met. I must go. Right now, I must go. I can't tell you anything, said Cinderella. She ran to the steps. And yeah, she forgot. And she felt the shoes on the floor. And after that, the prince take the shoes, and he said, when I find that shoe, I will find her too. After that, step by step, house from house, went the prince. At the Cinderella's cottage, the prince was so shocked because there was two stepsisters of Cinderella. Stepsister eagerly wanted to try the shoes, but it was too small and they couldn't squeeze in. After that, Cinderella looked hidden from fear, and she started singing. Lavender's blue, lavender's green. If I am king, you shall be queen. Who told you so? Who told you so? Then Cinderella met the prince, and Cinderella said, may I try? The prince agreed, and after that, Cinderella wanted to try it, but it fits perfectly. The prince was so happy, and Cinderella was happy too. Cinderella forgave her unkindness from the stepmother and stepsisters.
support each other. That's all from me. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Fanya. And right now we are going to hear a story from Zaneta Olivia Nababa. Hello everyone, good morning. Good morning. My name is Zaneta Olivia Nababa, and now I want to tell you about the story named One. In the beginning, there was nothing but darkness. Then the beauty mother of island brought life into the world using making art. But after time, many people were still in her heart. Still in the heart, it's nothing but great Maui. But still in the heart, they take off here. And then Maui lost his look and the darkness began. Many years later, a girl named Moana was grew up. She was chosen by Ocean.
Jenjang began his second lesson.
She was chosen by Ocean, and her grandma was doing. See the light where it's gone at the sea, it's calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. And then the little Moana went to the ocean, and the big waves give her loss of her give her lost part of the baby. The grandma saw it, and the heart was gone. The ocean was just one, and Grandma Tala knew it. Grandma Tala said, "Go, Moana, find Maui, and save the world." The Grandma Tala was sick, and Moana was crying. After that, Moana leave the village. But her father mother chiefly doesn't wanna leave the village. But Mona still leaves the village because the coconut that is in her village is turned black. After that, Mona facing the heat wave storm and then finally find a home. I am Moana for opportunity. You should go with me. But Maui doesn't want to go with me. I don't want to go with you. I want to stay here. Moana says, but you'll go with me and restore the heart of the baby. But after that, Moana and Maui go to the island of the Sumatif. But in the journey, they find with the Tamatoa. The Tamatoa was sent, and Maui took his magic pistol, and then Maui and Moana go out and save from the Tamatoa. After that, Maui and Moana finally find the baby. But the baby changed. She changed and showed the Seka side. Moana knew that the baby was a Teka was a baby. Then Moana says, I'm here. I want to bring back your heart. And then Teka was go back to the middle side and make the island is a beautiful thing. So the Mona go back to her village and give a happy news. So the moral of the story is don't be afraid of the don't be afraid of this. Don't be afraid to the enemies because you can be wise. That's all from me. Thank you.
thank you so much for Saneta. And right now we are going to listen a story from Hanu Yumania.
Timur Mas, where are you?
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah. Now I will tell you a story about Timur Mas. Long time ago, in a small village, lived an old woman named Woro. She was lived alone because her husband died. She really wanted to have a child, so she made a Buto Ijo to ask about the child. Buto Ijo, please help me. I want to have a child.
I can help, but you have to promise me something.
What is it?
I will give you a cucumber seed. Plant it and it will grow to be a big cucumber. Inside the cucumber, you will find a beautiful baby. But when she's 16 years old, you have to give her to me.
Morono hesitated, but desire to have a child was strong. She agreed the term of Buto Ijo. She planned in front of her house. The next day, she found a big cucumber in front of her yard. When she opened, she found a beautiful baby named Timumas. Bururu was overjoyed, and she sang a lullaby for Timumas. I love you, you love me. We are happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Want to say you love me too. Timumas grew up to be a beautiful lady. One day, Timumas and her mother prepared to go to the forest to search firewood. But her song is heard. The song is from a Buto Ijo to collect a rose.
I come to collect a promise.
Well, Morono said, please give me a little time. She was so very small and pretty. She not delicious to eat.
Are you sure you won't break up the promise?
Yeah, she was pretty and small. Buto Ijo agreed, and she went into the forest. Timumas became a maiden and very beautiful. But the pickup time is getting closer. Borolo was very anxious and afraid, so he made a hermit. The hermit gave her 4 packages, including cucumber seed, needles, salt, and shrimp paste. After arriving at home, Morono was immediately explained to the Timumas. Finally, the Buto Ijo came to her house. But Morono was saying to Timumas, Timumas, you must go. Buto Ijo wants to take you. Timumas was afraid, and she said, what's wrong, Mom? forest. From Timur Mas until they arrived at home. After that, Buto Ijo said,
Are you playing with me?
I don't know, see later or later. Buto Ijo said it.
Please tell me when she is.
One of the said, I don't know, please forgive me. Because Buto Ijo have a tall body and long legs, he saw Timur Mas and ran after her.
Timur Mas! Timur Mas! Where are you?
Timur Mas threw the first package. The first package is seed of the cucumber. He threw. And then the cucumber grew up to be a cucumber lady. But the hungry potato ate all the cucumber. After that, he ran again. He ran and threw the second package. The second package is the needle. The needle made of bamboo. The needle made of bamboo threw into the bamboo forest, the thick bamboo forest. But the Buto Ijo was in pain because his leg is stuck in the bamboo. After success come out through the bamboo forest. Timur Mas threw the sisal into the Buto Ijo. The sisal through the ceiling. After that, he ran again, and the last package he threw. The last package is the miracles. The shrimp press through, and the mud is become fire. After that, Buto Ijo is sick. Help! I'm sick! But after that, the Buto Ijo is disappeared until then. Timur Mas can calmly and happily live. After that, he rushed to her mother, and they live happy ever after. The moral of the story is, don't give up and don't break your promise. This is for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for Hanung, and right now we are going to look at the presentation of a story from Sanjaya Hadikusuma.
Morning. wait before it. In the village lived Kabayan and his wife. One day, Kabayan was relaxing and chill in his room, and he heard someone called him. In nearby him, like,
Kabayan, there is a big fruit. You please get and take for me. After that, Kabayan wake up and
he said, "Okay, I will take the jackfruit. Wait for me."
after he arrived and he looked the jackfruit is low and say,
The fruit is so low. I think the fruit was big.
after that he picked up the jackfruit, but he too lazy to lift it, and he think and he say,
This fruit is so heavy. But I'm too lazy to bring at home.
and see saw the river,
And the river is go to in front of my house.
say Kabayan. And Kabayan with confidence, he throw the jackfruit into the river. And he said,
I am so smart. After this, I don't lift the heavy fruit.
after he arrived at home, his wife greeted him. Kabayan, you back to home with empty hands? Where is the jackfruit? And Kabayan replied to her and say,
I told the jackfruit to go to home first, but the jackfruit
don't arrive yet. And his wife with angry face said to Kabayan, what do you mean back home first? And Kabayan panicked and ran into the river in front of the house to search the jackfruit, but he just a few minutes and he just saw the trash floating on the river, and he said 5 minutes and
5 minutes and I just saw the trash.
okay, I surrendered and I will back to home. And after getting home, Kabayan
Say, I'm sorry, because my mistake,
we can get the jackfruit. Actually, a few minutes before the Kabayan arrived at the river, two children saw the jackfruit and take it first before Kabayan. And they eat the jackfruit under the big tree. And one of them say,
This jackfruit is big and yummy. And after that day, story about Kabayan from the jackfruit into the river is famous. And whenever Kabayan walk into the market, the villagers will laugh about his mistake. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Sanjaya. And right now, we're going to hear a story from Alvino Jeremia Putra.
Binana Bineno, my name is Akhir. Good morning, the honorable teachers. Today I would like to present a story entitled Putri Ayu of Bali. Long time ago, in a peaceful and fertile kingdom in Bali, there lived a princess named Ayu. She was known not only for her stunning beauty, but also for her gentle and generous heart. The people loved her deeply, for she often walked among them, offering food to the poor and listening to their worries. Putri Ayu, may God bless you for yourself. You care for us like each other. Said an old woman in the market one day. Ayu smiled kindly. I'm not different, Grandma. If I have more, I must share. One morning, the sky turned dark. A terrible volcano erupted. The ground trembled with earthquakes, and floods rushed through villages. Crops withered, the people cried out in fear. In the palace, the king gathered his council. What shall we do? He asked. His voice was filled with worry. The old priest bowed. Your Majesty, this is no ordinary disaster. The gods are testing us. Only a pure, safe soul can calm in anger. The room fell silent. Everyone looked at each other. Suddenly, Putri Ayu stood up. In fury time and sacrificed, gossip, then let me go. The queen gasped. I'm ready. The king took her hand. His voice was trembling. You're brave, my daughter, but this choice it breaks our heart. Sometimes the hardest choice is the right one. Are you ready? The sacred ritual was held. The dress white and flowers in her hair. Ayu rose slowly to the foot volcano Iraq. The people lined back. Many were crying and many praying. A small child took her hand. Putri Ayu, will you come back? Ayu knelt beside her. I don't know, little one, but I always watching over you. Ayu knelt to the volcano edge and raised the hand to the sky. Oh, great Valley, if my life bring peace, take it, but spare those I love. At that moment, the sky cleared again. The volcano grew silent. The earth, the floods was calm, and the earth stopped shaking. The people believed the God had taken her, not in sorrow, but in anger. And she became the guardian spirit, but watching over the island in valley with love. To this day, when the wind gentle and the flowers bloom after rain, and they whisper, Princess is near, Princess is near, Princess is near. The moral value of the story is true love in selfless and real strength lies in sacrifice. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you so much, Alvino, for the Tutu Ayu. And right now we're going to listen a story by
to join him. But Mulan's father conserved again. Please, don't let my father go to war again. He is already injured, said Mulan. You dishonored me, said the father. And because of that, Mulan felt that she would never be able to bring honor to her family. And that night, Mulan stole her father's armor, cut her hair short, and went and joined the army. Who is that girl I see, staring straight back at me? You and I, reflection shows who I am inside. Mushu, the little dragon messenger, caught up with Mulan and wanted to help her. Mulan's time in the army didn't go well at first. She didn't make any friends, and in fact, many of men disliked her because she was a little bit clumsy. Captain Shang made the company work hard, and Mulan was so bad at instruments. Just go home and leave, scolded Captain Shang to Mulan. And because of that, Mulan worked even harder. And eventually, she and the rest made the captain proud. And with all the great progress she made with her fellow soldier, Xiao, Li, and Jian. As they were traveling, they were attacked by the Huns. Mulan had an idea. Instead of shooting the last rocket toward the Huns army, she decided to shoot it up toward the mountains. You missed! Said Shani with a smirk. I guess not anymore, said Mulan. The rocket caused an avalanche and whipped away all the Huns army. Mulan was wounded in battle, and the doctor discovered that she was a girl. Punishment for what an officer was death. The Captain Shang spared her life, but he already saved his. Shang, I can explain. Begged Mulan. A life for a life. My death is repaid, said Captain Shang. And they left her on the mountain, leading to the imperial city to be honored by the emperor. But as Mulan resolved to go back home, she saw that the Huns were not defeated. And they were all coming back out of the snow and wanted to attack the imperial city. Shang wasn't defeated. He wanted to attack the imperial city. But why I should listen to you after you betray me? Said Captain Shang didn't read it. Then the Huns attacked. Mulan and her friends tried to fight back. You, the one from the mountain, said Shang. Hello, I guess we meet again, said Mulan, and knocked him off. Then Mushu shot a rocket toward Hanyu, and eventually Shanyu went off with the rest of the fireworks, which exploded and lit up the night sky. It was kind of psychopath. Then Captain Shang defended Mulan. Your Majesty, we can explain, said Captain Shang. But eventually, Captain Shang let Mulan have a face-to-face with the Emperor. Disgusting, lying, destroying my palace, and worst of all, you have saved us all. In front of all the people, the emperor bowed to Mulan, and the rest of the people did it too. Mulan, you could be my advisor if you want, said the emperor. No, your majesty, I want to go home, said Mulan. Then, take this. The emperor, removing his pendant necklace, and gave it to Mulan. So all the China will know what you have done for me. Then, take this. The emperor handing her shining sword. Mulan accepted it. And as Mulan went home, her father saw her, and Mulan gave the gifts, gave all the gifts and began father then. Father, this is my honor to you, said Mulan while kneeling down in front of her father. But her father pushed aside all of the gifts and hugged Mulan. The greatest gift of all is having you as my daughter, Mulan. And in the end, Mulan had earned respect from the emperor and the whole country. But that didn't matter to her as much as keeping her family safe. And in the end, they lived happily ever after. From Mulan, we can learn how to be brave and stood up for what's right for you, and prove yourself that you are capable enough. And last of all, don't give up when people underestimate you. That's all from me. Remember Saudara Bidita Sunjaya, Sheshe, and thank you!
Thank you, and Sheshe, Theodora. And right now you're going to hear a story from Gabriela Natalie Gendis Susilo. Hello everyone! Hi! I am Gabriela Natalie Susilo, and today I'm going to tell you the legend of Nyiroro Kidul. This story is from West Java. You curious about it? Yeah, so let me start. Long ago, in a prosperous kingdom of Pajajaran, there lived a brave and just king named Prabu Siliwangi. He was known for his love of adventure, especially hunting. Then one day, he was chasing a deer, but he got lost. He turned to every direction, but every path seemed to lead him into the same place. Then suddenly, a shadow moved. A woman in elegant and flowing robes. So he cautiously stepped forward and said, "Excuse me, kind lady, can you help me? Because I seem kind of lost here." Then the woman said, "Your Majesty, you are far away from home, but yes, I can help you in one condition." "What is it?" "You must stay with me for a few days. place as guest, of course. How's that sound? At first, the king was hesitant, but then he said,
Fine. I mean, better to wait than to wandering endlessly, right?
and so the woman led him into her house. They're sharing meals, stories, and laughter. They're going deep into love. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. Eventually, they even have a wedding ceremony that's very romantic under the forest moonlight. But then one day, the king felt the pull of his daughter. So he said to the woman,
My queen, I must return. Padedara cannot rule itself.
I knew this day would come. Go, my love, but promise me you will return. And so the king returned to his kingdom. Days turned to weeks, weeks turned to months. Even though sometimes the king remembered about his forest queen, he never returned. Then one night, a soft cry woke him. "Oe! Oe! Oe!" He picked up the baby. And then there's a blinding light came closer to him. She is our daughter, named Kalika. Raise her well.
But what are you?
I am the guardian of the spirit. Well, Kalika is the world, so love her as your own. And so the king named the child Dewi Kalika. Kalika grew into a gentle young woman. People loved her, but still, the king is without a male heir. And so the king decided to remarry. But before that, he asked Kalika,
Kadita, my child, you know I still without male here, so I need to marry again. I think you don't understand this.
Father, your happiness is my happiness. If you're happy, then you have my blessing. And so the king married Dewi Mutiara, princess from another kingdom. At first, she was really respectful and kindful even towards Kalika. But everything changed when she discovered that she was pregnant. Yes. So she said like this. Why is she so pretty? Why people love her? What if the king names her hair? Jealousy consumed her, and she came to reach. Curse her, ruin her beauty, and make the king cast her out! And that very night, a smaller rodent blew over the castle. Ah! My skin! It burns! Wow, no one dared to approach her except her father.
Bring every healer in this world!
Said the king, but no one can help her. And that's when Dewi Mutiara whispered to the king's ear, My king, what if the disease spread and it will be ditches for our unborn baby? And finally, heartbroken and heart-heavy, the king said,
Kadita, my child, I cannot help you now. You must leave.
So, alone and in pain, Kalika walked and walked. Her feet is bleeding. All of his strength are gone. And he collapsed. And then, a blinding light came before her. Kalika, my child, this is you're crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. Because I know you suffered a lot, and you're stronger than I am. Even though you never meant to live an ordinary life. So now, you go to service. With all of resignation, Haruka walked and walking. And when she reached the water, her mother's voice returned. Step into the ocean, child. She stepped into the ocean. The water pulled her. Well, her sores are disappeared. Her pain is faded. And her body becomes really beautiful. But when she woke up, she's surrounded by sea spirits and sea creatures. And that's when she said, I never hated my father, but I never meant to live in the land too. And the sea spirit that heard that answered her,
Then stay with us, Kadita. Become one with the sea.
and finally that. And that's when Kadita became one with the sea. From that day on, Kadita known as the Queen Protector, or maybe the Queen of Sea, and Protector of the Lost, the symbol of her peace, or we know her as Nirarokido. So, what is the moral of the story? It has many morals. The first one is, accept your true self. And the second one, don't make jealousy destroy everything. Make kindness endures everything. And the third one is the most important. Forgiveness. Hadita forgave his mother, his second mother. And that's why it will make everything be okay. That's all from me, Gabriela Natali Susilo from Yosudarso Junior High School, Tasikmalaya. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for goodies. And right now we are going to listen a story from Balian Bentang Mahesa.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Today, I will tell you my story about bawang merah and bawang putih. Once upon a time, in a peaceful and fertile village, lived a kind-hearted girl named Bawang Putih. After her father passed away, she stayed with her stepmother and stepsister Bawang Merah. Unfortunately, instead of love, she received cruelty. Every day, Bawang Putih worked tirelessly while Bawang Merah enjoyed a life of leisure. Her stepmother glared at her and said, Putih, clean the house and wash the clothes. want to see the river. Don't come back until everything is spotless. Mawang nila mockingly. Will you believe I will sit back while you suffer? Atau perhaps acts orang putih remain to patient and obedient. She carried the clothes to the river and washed the clothes carefully. Though tears welled in her eyes. Suddenly, one of her mother's clothes drifted away with the current. Panicking, she murmured to herself, "Oh no, if the cloth is lost, my stepmother will be furious." Without hesitation, she followed the river flows and arrived at a small camp. Inside, she met an old woman with a kind heart who smiled warmly and asked, "What are you looking for, dear?" Orang putih sound humbly. "Please, my stepmother clock was away in the river. Please, have you seen it?" The old woman smiled wisely. I will bring the clock back to you. But first, will you help me for a little while? Without hesitation, orang putih helped the old man, the old woman to clean her home and prepare a meal. After finish, the old woman bring back the cloth to the bawang putih, but also presenting stories. The author man say, now you must choose the pumpkin. What will you choose? Between the big one or the small one? Zero. Zero prefer or the pumpkins. And with her, she say, I don't want to be greedy very much. I will choose the small one. Because I'm so grateful that my mother's cause respect. And the orphan said, your choice is goes to your kindness and your goodness. Bring it to your home and open it. You will find something special. With a spot of hope. Go to the home and open the pumpkin. Suddenly, she guessed that the pumpkin that's my story. Thank you.
had a queen named Sumatif. He also had a beautiful daughter named Princess Mandalika. Princess Mandalika was beauty and kindness. Everybody knew about her, even the people from the other kingdom around the world.
King said, my daughter, many princes come to you and want to marry you. What is your condition?
Father, I cannot choose one to bring over our land. I want peace for our people, said Princess Mandalika. Prince were all over the place come to the kingdom and want to marry here. One by one they come to propose here. Princess Mandalika was kind of. She had made people sad. So when two spirits come to propose here, she was very confused.
I will win. You all guys give up, said one of the princes.
She could be determined and didn't make people sad. She also didn't want a war because of fear. So, to solve the problem, Raja Jenjang had a competition in the second language. He asked for all princes to take part in archery competition. One by one, they claimed the best, trained the best, but nobody was the winner. Because of that, all princes very angry and they are start to fight. Fighting got bigger. It's really like what? Because all princes brought their soldier and in archery competitions. Because of that, Princess Mandalika was really worried. He didn't award because of her and made people hurt because of that. So he had an idea.
find here. But they found nothing. After several hours to try to search Princess Mandalika, they find a love-colored seaworm in the beach. So, uh, many people didn't understand. She's gone! Our princess is gone! It's Nyale! It's Nyale!
Said people. Raja Jenjang
This round, because his daughter returned as seaworm. So, until now, people in Lombok catch nyale. Nyale is very delicious. We found nyale in February of March. So, the tradition in Lombok and is bau nyale. Okay. The moral of message Princess Mandalika is we must be good people and letting go of for sake of it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Joyce. And right now we are going to hear a story from Alphonsus Fabian Santoso.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Alphonsus Fabian Santoso, and now I want to tell you about the legend of Kakubanka. Once upon a time, in West Java, there lived a witch king who had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Dayang Su. She liked wearing very much. And one day, she wearing a cloth. Suddenly, one of her tools fell to the ground. She was very tired, and at the time, she was too lazy to take it. Then, she just shuddered out loud. Anybody there? Bring me my tool. I will give you special present. If you are female, I will give you, consider you as my sister. If you are male, I will marry you. Suddenly, male kedok named Tumang come. He brought her fine tool. Dayang Sumi, very surprised. She regretted her words, but she could not deny it. So, Dayang Sumi was married to Tumang, and she lived on farm. Then they lived in a small village, and several months later, they had a son. His name was Sangkuriang. Sangkuriang was handsome, healthy boy, and liked hunting very much. One day, Dayang Sumi want to eat deer scar. Sangkuriang, if you want hunt to deer today, I want to eat her deer so much. Asked Dayang Sumi. Of course, mom. Whatever you want, I will give you it for you. Replied Sangkuriang. 2 months. Where are you? Come on. We have to hunt for a deer. Then Sangkuriang went to the wood with his arrow and faithful dog Tuma. But several days into the wood, Sangkuriang could not find a deer. Oh God, Finn, I can hear because I could not destroy my mom. Sangkuriang cried. So Sangkuriang killed Tuma and he gave Tuma heart to the mother. Sangkuriang, are you sure it's her dears? You can lie me. It's her Tuma. Why? You killed him. Said Dayang Sumi was angry and she hit Sangkuriang on the head. And Sangkuriang left the mother in sadness. Many years passed. Sangkuriang was a strong boy, a strong young man. Then he arrived in our small village and he met Dayang Sumi. Dayang Sumi gave eternal beauty by God. So she stayed young forever. And they fell in love. And decided to marry. But Dayang Sumi recognized on the scar had Sangkuriang. Sangkuriang, why a scar on your head? Oh, I was a children. My mom hit on my head. Replied Sangkuriang. Dayang Sumi very shocked because he knew but Sangkuriang is his son. So impossible today marry. Sangkuriang, if you want to marry me, I have your condition. You build the lake and big boat. I need for them to honeymoon. Can you do that? What? Impossible. But for you, I can do it. I can do that. Agreed Sangkuriang. With help, genes, and spirit, Sangkuriang finished to build a lake and big boat. And the lake name is Citarum River. means sun will rise. Quickly, go, go. Set a chair jeans for set a chair jeans to troops. Something if you cannot finish condition by condition, it mean you cannot marry me. You know? You cheat. You cheat. You make a lie. Why I can't fulfill your condition? Said Sang Kuryang full angry. And Sang Kuryang full angry and kicked the boat to the boat. Then boat outside turned to be an Tacubán, Mount Tacubán, the end. So the moral of the story is honesty will happiness and goodness, while dishonesty will progress. Thank you.
Thank you for February. And right now, our next performance is going to be Lizzie Carissa Pio.
I know you, I walk with you once upon a dream. Hi everyone, my name is Lizzie Carisatio. Now I want to tell you about the story is The Sleeping Beauty. A long time ago, in a faraway land, King Staban and his queen wished for a child. After many years, the daughter was born. They named her Aurora. To honor the baby princess, the king held a great feast in the castle. Let the whole kingdom celebrate the birth of our beloved daughter, he declared. He also invited his good friend, King Hubbard. King Hubbard, who brought his young son named Prince Philip. The two happy kings finally agreed that someday Prince Philip and Princess Aurora would be married. Among the guests were three kind fairies, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, want to give her a special blessing. Waving her wand, Flora stepped forward and said, "My gift shall be the gift of beauty," she said. And Flora took her turn and stepped, and smiled sweetly. "My gift shall be the gift of song," she said. Just as Merryweather was about to speak, the door burst open, and the cold wind blew in. It was Maleficent, the evil fairy, had appeared. Everyone in the castle froze in fear. "Oh, so I wasn't in fight?" she said with a cruel smile. "Okay, I will give the daughter a gift." She raised her dark staff and proclaimed, "Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spinning wheel, and she will die." But Merryweather will never give up, and she wants to give her the special blessing. "Don't be afraid," she said. "I cannot undo the curse, but I can soften it. She will not die, but she will fall into a deep sleep. But she will wake until her her true love kissed her. Fearing a maleficent curse, the king and queen agreed to a plan. The three fairies take care of her daughter. And to protect her identity, the three fairies changed her name into Briar Rose. Many years passed. Briar Rose grown up into a beautiful young woman. She lived happily ever after with three kind fairies in the deep woods. On her 16th birthday, she wished and wandered for a mossy glen and singing into the birds and animals. I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream, she said. Suddenly, a young man riding a horse and heard a voice. It was Prince Philip, now grown into a young, handsome man. And Prince Philip was searching who was singing. And suddenly, Prince Philip see Briar Rose dancing in a clearing. He stepped forward and gently reached out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you, he said. But I think we've been met here before. Briar Rose looked up in surprise. Yes, I feel it too, she said. Later that day, Briar Rose go home and tell her to the guardian, Aunties, I met the most wonderful boy in the woods. I think I'm in love. The three fairies looked at each other in shock. It's possible, she cried. We must tell her the truth, she said. For her sake. You're not just Briar Rose, but you are Princess Aurora, and tonight you must return to your castle. Say very well. Aurora was heartbroken, but she obeyed. At the time, Maleficent had discovered Aurora's return. She turned away and changed into an old woman. She conjured the spinning wheel into a small place in the tower. Aurora was wandering in sadness, but she heard a voice calling her. Come, child, try this, said the old woman. What is it? Can I try? Said Aurora crisply. Yes, my little child, you can try this, said the old woman. Suddenly, when Aurora touched the spindle and pricked her finger, she fell into the wall, and she fell into a deep sleep. The curse had come true. At the same time, Prince Philip was gone, and the Maleficent minions were striking into the dark castle. They chained Prince Philip into a wall, but the three fairies wouldn't give up. They flew into a Maleficent castle. Finally, they found Prince Philip. Are you here? To come and save you, said Fauna. And then the three fairies raised her wand, and suddenly the white bright light came, and the chains began to wrap and melted like wax in the fire. Prince, your conjure is so strong, said Flora. No, take this. This is a shawl. This is a shawl, and this is a sword of the truth. You must face Maleficent, said Flora. And then Prince ran away. Suddenly, Maleficent has come, and she turned to monstrous dragon. You will never run, said Maleficent. Well, the fight was very fierce. The prince fierce fight with his sword, and then he killed and defeated Maleficent. No, said Maleficent, and then he ran away into the Aurora's castle, and then he saw her laying in sleep in the deep sleep. He knelt beside her and kissed her softly. The curse was broken. Aurora's eyes suddenly opened. You are the one in the forest, said Aurora. And you are the one from my dream, said the prince. And the curse was broken. The joy giving in the castle. The king and the queen was embraced their child again. And the wedding ran held to the Prince Philip and Princess Aurora. And so they lived happily together ever after. And that's all for me. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you. So right now we are going to hear a story from Felicia Chandra.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Now I will be presenting about the story. Logan's name. Once upon a time, there was a kind and pretty princess. The name princess is Chandrakirana. Chandrakirana. They love Chandrakirana because Chandrakirana very kind, gentle, and wholesome. Chandrakirana was going with Prince, and Prince is in Jakarta. But she had a stepsister. She was jealous, and she wanted Prince only for herself. She loved Prince only for herself. And she was angry because Prince just Chandrakirana and reached home to the place, which worked together with a stepsister. And the witch come and said to Chandrakirana, "You will become his name." Suddenly, Chandrakirana turned into a small and shiny. And the witch locked and shoved her into the river. The snail flew far away. An old woman said something wrong. A pretty snail, I will take you home. An old woman put snail in boat. After she got home from the market, she saw from the market, her house was clean and food was ready by the table. Strange. Who did this? An old woman. One day, one morning, an old woman. One day is happy, again and again. An old woman. An old woman becomes stay at home and keep. Stop, stay at home and keep. And she saw something magical. The snail changed into a bird. You are the one. Yes, I'm Mrs. Jenjang. I'm curious. An old woman was very kind and took care of me. And she stayed in the village. And she helped an old girl. She cleaned and cooked. And the old woman was very happy. And she stayed happily together. Soon, this went up to the village. He had dreamed about the girl. And when he saw the girl, he knew it was her.
Chandra Kirana.
Inu, she said. The curse was broken. Mrs. Chandra Kirana turned back into the room forever. Princess, back to the place. That stepsister, where godliness. And the stepsister lived in place. Prince and princess got married and lived happily ever after. The moral is, good people always win. Don't be jealous. Always be kind. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Felice. And right now, our next performance is Alvino J. Sorry.
It's not Akhir.
Kunda, my son, and forgive him. But if he is Malin Kunda, my son, and wait for the justice. Good morning, teacher and friends. Morning! Now I want to tell you about my story about Malin Kunda. The story is from West Sumatra. Once upon a time, there lived a poor woman named Mande Rubaya. Mande Rubaya has a son. His name is Malin Kunda. One day, Malin Kunda decided to go to the foreign country. Mother, I've been thinking. What is that, my son? I have to go to the abroad. Why do you want to go to the abroad? Because life in here is difficult, Mom. That's why I want to go to the abroad. So that we can be rich, Mom. Okay, Malin. If you want to go to the abroad, go. But don't forget about your mother in here. Okay, Mom. I will come back to here one day like Sunday. With this, Mande Rubaya sends Malin Kunda hope. She hoped his son will come back one day later. God, please protect Malin, my son, so that he will be fine there and all of his efforts will be success. Several years later, Malin Kunda became rich and successful. One day, Mande Rubaya heard that his son Malin Kunda will back to the field. Would soon come back to the village. So his mom, Mande Rubaya, prepared everything. Then the next day, Malin Kunda's luxury ship come to the village. Malin, my son, finally you are back. I miss you. What you? My mother is not dirty as you. My mother is a rich people and she had been died a long time ago. You have the wrong person. Malin, please wake up. I'm your mother. Yes, that's right. Malin's mother had been died a long time ago. How can you admit it? Malin's my son. Why you are being so cruel to me? Come to your senses, son. Get away, poor, 50-year-old woman. My mother is not like you. Malin actually know that the old woman was his mother. But Malin Kunda embraced when might eat in front of his wife. Then the villagers said, Malin, how could you can do that to your mother? Yeah, Malin, your actions are gone so far. You are disobedient. You guys are just so kids. What do you know about my mother? Just wait and see. God will punish you later. Then Malin Kunda decided to leave the island which is his own house. My wife and my crew, let's leave this possible island. I'm humiliated in this island. How can an old woman come and claims to be my mother? Yes, that's right, my wife, my husband. Let's go. Okay, boss, let's go. Then Alin undang the crew and the wife and his wife live with the island. And then after that, Mandel Waya pray and say, God, if he is not Malin my son, I forgive him. But if he is Malin my son, I beg for the justice, God. And then after that, the weather become dark and become cloudy with a lightning storm. And then said, don't be afraid. I'm often caught this in the sea. Be calm. Yes, my husband. I will try to be calm now. Watch out! There are big waves, and why my body is stiff? Is this because of my behavior towards to your woman? Your woman is my mother. Mother, forgive me! God punished Alin Bunda. And the ship was destroyed. So, the moral in this story, we must be kind to our parents and we don't embarrass to admire our parents even though they are poor. Thank you.
Wow, that's good. Thank you so much for Johan. And right now we're going to hear a story from Jessica Caluela Agustina. Good morning, everyone. Morning. Now, I would like to tell you a story named Lutu Kasar. Long time ago, in a Pasundan land, there was a wise king named Prabu Tapa Agung. Prabu Tapa Agung was an old king. He had two daughters, Purbararam and Purbasari. The king planned to retire as a king.
My daughters, I am growing old and weak, and I've decided that Purbasari will be the next king,
Said the king to his daughters. Hearing that, Purbarama was very angry. You can't ask her to be the queen, father! I'm older than she is, and it's supposed to be me, not her! Said Purbarama angrily. But the king still chose Purbasari to be the next queen. Purbara then set a bad plan with her fiancé, Indrajaya. They went to a witch together and asked her to put a spell on Purbasari. When I see your face, it's my to think that I will change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. Purbasari, I will take care of you and help you, said Butung Kasari. Hearing that, Butung Kasari meditated in the storm and prayed to God. Suddenly, the ground shook and a small fragrant lake appeared. It was believed that can heal Purbasari's illness. The next morning, Butung Kasari led Purbasari to the lake. What is this place? Asked Purbasari to him. This lake will heal you. Go in, Purbasari. With the dogs, Purbasari bathed in the lake. Miraculously, her skin healed and her beauty returned. Overjoyed, she looked in the mirror. Oh my God! I can't believe that I'm cured! Thank you, Butung, said Purbasari. After that, she asked Butung Kasari to accompany her to go back to the palace. Purbarara was very shocked. She knew she had to meet up with another bad idea. Then she said, whoever had longer hair will be the next queen, said Purbara. The king then measured her daughter's hair. Purbasari had longer hair. But Purbara did not give up. Because she was not satisfied, Purbara asked Purbasari to fight again. Whose fiancé was more handsome? A queen must have a handsome husband, right? And if my fiancé was more than yours, then I will be the queen. At that time, Purbara believed that her fiancé was the winner. Purbasari was sad. She knew Purbara's fiancé, Indrajaya, was handsome, and she did not have a fiancé yet. Purbasari, don't let sorrow consume you. Seeing you, Purbasari had an idea. He asked Butung Kasari to be her fiancé. But I won't cry, and I will stop to crumble. Whenever they try, push at me or cut me down, I won't be silenced. You can keep me quiet until the when you try it. All I want is I know go speechless. Hearing that, Butung Kasari did meditate on the star. The miracle of God changed him into a human, more handsome than Indrajaya. But then Purbararang admitted her fail. After announcing to all the people decision that Purbasari was a queen and Purbararang was a king and Lutung was a king. Purbararang asked Purbasari to forgive her, and Purbasari forgave her. Then they lived happily ever after in this palace together. My name is Jessica Kalurama Agustina. Thank you!
Okay, thank you so much, Jessica. And right now you're going to hear a story from Andrew Christian Benedictus Tonda.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning!
My name is Andrew Christian Benedictus Tonda. Today, I will tell you about a story. The title is Legend of Jenjang. Once upon a time, not far from Lemar Harbor, there was a kingdom. This kingdom was led by a wise king named Datu Tuan. In the kingdom, Datu Tuan spent his time with his beautiful empress named Dewi Mas. One day, darling, pusing bumi ya? Man, what is really bothering you? And you let to I'm terrible sorry, my wife. As you know, we have been married for a long time, but we still don't have children. We need a source to keep this kingdom prosperous. That's why I'm asking you for your permission to marry again and have children. It is two decisions, but for the sake of this country, I have to be sincere with your decisions. I have to support you. Thank you, my wife. You will always be in my heart. Yes, husband. After that, Datu Tuan got married for the second time with the daughter of Patih Aur named Sanggar Tutut. Day by day, they spend their time together. Datu Tuan's attention to Dewi Mas was decreasing gradually. But Dewi Mas remained patient. She still prays for her husband and everyone to stay with her. I'll be the one to stay till the end, and I'll be the one that needs you again, and I'll be the one that will progress in the garden of roses, and truly love you where I will close.
But will you still love me when nobody wants me around? One day, surprising you arrived. Dewi Mas is suddenly reportedly pregnant. Dewi Mas was certainly happy, but not everyone was happy about Dewi Mas' pregnancy. She is Sanggar Tutu, the concubine of Datuk Tuan. Sanggar Tutu immediately met her husband. My dear husband, do you feel strange that Dewi Mas is suddenly pregnant? This is, of course, not good news, Dr. You're right. After that, Datuk Tuan, instigated by Sanggar Tutu's words, he then banished Dewi Mas out to the kingdom. Dewi Mas eventually exiled to an island. Dewi Mas felt so sad. She lived on an isolated island. Dewi Mas had to survive in the island. One day, a ship docked into the jail. The captain and crew disbanded. The captain was surprised by seeing Dewi Mas. I don't expect there is a human being in this island. Wherever she was a pregnant woman. My name is Dewi Mas. Captain. How would you live in this remote island like this? Dewi Mas tell the story. Dewi Mas also asked the captain to if he could take her to Bali Island. Oh, okay. I will bring you to Bali Island. Luckily, I'm not able to go there. After that, the captain, crew, and Dewi Mas go to the Bali Island. Dewi Mas lives in a small hut. Time continued to pass until the day of Dewi Mas labor came. Dewi Mas gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. The boy was born with a dagger named Radenuna Putra Jenjang. Meanwhile, the girl was born with an arrow named Dewi Rinjani. They have grown into a manly man and graceful woman. One day, Radenuna wants to know his family background. Mother, may I ask you something? Of course, my dear. What is it? So, who is actually my father? Why were I and Dewi born without a father? Dewi Mas was a little shocked, and she told all the story to Radenuna. Hearing the story, Radenuna felt disbelief and angry at the same time. How could this happen? You deserve to be happy, Mom. I've killed my dad. keep calling me dear. Mother, I have to cross to meet my father. You got my permission. Please be careful when you leave. Behave yourself. After that, Raden Luna sailed the ocean to meet his father, Datuk Tuan. After a long time, finally, Raden Luna set foot in Lembar Harbor. Raden Luna looking for the Datuk Tuan's kingdom. And finally, he arrived at the kingdom. Excuse me, sir. Can I see Datuk Tuan? Ha! Who are you? What is your business with the king? I'm sorry, I can't say it until I meet Datuk Tuan. Ah, how arrogant you are. You gonna see the king! Raden Luna fight with the royal guard. The fight was very fierce, but all the guards was defeated by Raden Luna. Datuk Tuan was here about the battle. He immediately intervened to overcome the fight. When he was about to fight Raden Luna, a strange incident occurred. A voice came from the sky. Datuk Tuan, Datuk Tuan. Huh? What's that? Who is that? Show yourself! Stop it. Don't fight. Don't fight with your own son. My son? Are you... What is your name, young man? And who is your mother? Let me introduce myself. My name is Raden Luna, the son of the mother named Devimas. Oh, my son, please forgive me. I didn't recognize you. Where is your mother? Is she okay? Yeah, she's fine. After that, Datuk Tuan picked up his wife, Devimas, to bring her back to the kingdom as a return to the royal kingdom. But Devimas didn't agree against to Sandar Kutu. They lived in peace. A few years later, Raden Luna grew older and he was to be a king in the kingdom. Meanwhile, Datuk Tuan, who is getting older, always with the Jenjang. Until one day, Datuk Tuan was took Dewi Jadi to meditate on the mountain. Datuk Tuan was meditate Salmi as well as Dewi Jadi. She was very solemn and brave. Her solemnity meant the genius in the forest was interested, but they were injustice. So she was appointed to be a queen in the mountain by the genius. So she lived in the mountain. This mountain is commonly known as Mount Rinjani, the second highest volcano in Indonesia. The end. So, the moral of the story is always be sincere and patient. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. And right now we're going to listen a story from Prabu Melkisedek Sidauru.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. My name is Prabu, and today I'm going to tell a special folktale from East Nusa Tenggara. The name of the folktale is the folktale of Si Pondit. Enjoy. So, once upon a time, there in a small kingdom in East Nusa Tenggara, there lived a young orphan boy named Si Pondit. He lives in a poverty life. He has a small body and a very skinny body. Even though he has that type of body, he is very clever and he is very brave. He lived in a plate house that was surrounded by lush green hills and a river flowing down near his house. He likes to play with the children from the kingdom, always like to help them with their chores. He even likes to share stuff with the children, even if it was a little bit small or big. I may be small, but I know I can do many great things. I just have to be brave. So one day, the king from the kingdom announced a great challenge. The king was known for his wisdom, but also his firmness. The people from the kingdom also knew the king because of his generosity and his way of protecting his people. However, at that day, after the announcement, he got a bad news that a very powerful giant is coming to his kingdom. Whoever can solve my 3 riddles and defeat the kingdom's enemy will marry my daughter and win a pile of gold. The villagers in the kingdom whispered to each other. That sounds like you use reward, but I don't think no one can do the challenge. That sounds very difficult. I think no one can ever do the challenge. While the news spread like wildfire in the kingdom, Si Pondit then heard this news and immediately went to the kingdom to meet the king to do the challenge. I'm here to want to do your challenge, Your Majesty. You, a tiny one like you. Very well then. But before you do the challenge, you must solve these 3 riddles. As you wish, My Majesty. Here's your first riddle. What comes up but never comes down? Si Pondit then immediately answers to the king. It's age, Your Majesty. Wow, correct? I'm amazed. Anyways, here's your second riddle. What has eyes but cannot see? Symphony then remembers his mom's needle and immediately said, "It's a needle, Your Majesty." You're correct again. I am very amazed. Now, here's your last riddle. What becomes more and more if you share it to the people? Symphony then thinks for 2 minutes and he knew the answer. It's knowledge, Your Majesty. Oh wow! You're very amazing, Pandit. Very well then. Now, you must do your last challenge. Your last challenge is to defeat the kingdom's enemy, which is a powerful giant.
As you wish, my Majesty.
And then,
Pandit immediately went to the giant's place and met the giant.
after meeting the giant, Pandit then gives a great challenge to the giant.
Hey giant, I know you're big and strong, but I have a challenge for you.
While Pandit said this to the giant immediately heard this challenge from Pandit. What's the challenge, young boy?
The challenge is, can you squeeze water from a stone?
Huh? Squeeze water from a stone? That's easy. Look at me go, boy. The giant immediately takes a big stone from the near river and he squeezed the stone very hard. But to his surprise, no water comes out. The giant then felt angry and frustrated at the same time, told the Pandit, "Hey young boy, you told me that this stone will get a lot of water if I squeeze it. Why there's no water at the stone?" The giant felt angry and still being confused at the same time. Pandit then do his clever things by taking an apple and told to the giant,
Hey giant, look at me. I have an apple. I will squeeze this apple very hard and then take and get a lot of water from it.
after saying that to the giant, Pandit then immediately squeezed the apple very hard and then water comes out from his hands. The giant being confused and angry, he just stares at Pandit and then said to Pandit, "You know what? You win! I don't care about you anymore! Go back to your kingdom! I quit!" The giant then accepts his defeat. Pandit being happy, goes back to the kingdom and tells the king,
Your Majesty, I have beat the giant. And now, can I get my prize?
"Oh wow, Pandit, you're so cool. Even though you have a small and skinny body, you can still win. You can still win by using your cleverness and bravery. You are worthy, Pandit." After Pandit tells this to the king, the king's daughter came and said to Pandit,
Wow, Pandit, you're very amazing. Congratulations.
after all of that journey, after all of that hard work, Pandit then earns his reward by marrying the daughter, get a pile of gold, and the last thing is, from the king, he turns into the new king for the new kingdom, as also being the new hero. So, what's the moral of this story? The moral of this story is, if you have a small, big, a tall, short, skinny, or buff, or any type of body. If you want to win at any type of fight, you just need to be brave and you just need to use your cleverness. And that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed my story. Thank you.
Okay, wow! Give applause for it. Hey guys, give me 1, 2, 3. Good job! Good job! I say good job! Good job! Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Well done. You have done your best. It's proof when you present all of your efforts in our class, in front of our class. I'm so proud of you. We are always proud of you. And thank you once more for our parents who always accompany and give our students support from